This house was actually a 1926 Finchley home, semi-detached, 3 bedrooms, and what we were anxious to do is to try and modernise it in a way which would provide us with a lot of light. I'm originally from South Africa, where light is just naturally around, and we'd always yearned for the opportunity to have a home where there was a lot of light.
We found from the initial drawings, looking at the amount of detail, we've certainly done all these type of works in lots of various properties, domestic and commercial, but what we've never found is to have that many in one property. We took out the entire left-hand side of the property. In total, there was 42 stills went into the property. Walking around the property, you will not see any of the stills. They have all been very well concealed, and it flows so well with the property lines. So into the kitchen area, completely bespoke made. The main surface unit here, this is a complete floating unit that has a large steel that sits down in through the floor and has approximately a 2 metre deep concrete pad for it to sit on to give the full illusion of it being floating. As we come through into the main hallway, it's all bespoke, down to the glass screening, the purpose-made inset handrails, all fully lit. The entire house has a Lutron system, which is controllable from a phone or an iPad. The staircase is completely bespoke made. It has a steel frame construction on the underside with oak treads and glass handrails. The second staircase, it's carried out in exactly the same process, and both staircases have shadow batten work, the same as on the ceilings. This is on the bottom and the top of the stairs, and with the second staircase it gives a nice illusion of a floating staircase.
When we worked with our architect on redesigning our traditional Finchley home, we were anxious to modernise it as much as possible. The other things that we were keen on was a kitchen that looked like furniture. The kitchen is a very simple flat kitchen where everything is hidden. So the toaster and the coffee maker, etc., is hidden behind a sliding door which opens and closes. One of the things that I'd really like to show you is the toilet that was installed in one of the bathrooms. So the idea is that you never have to use your hands. So if you walk in here, you'll notice that the toilet is closed, but as I walk in closer, it will automatically open. Now, of course, that's fine if you're going to sit, but what about if you want to stand? So there is a remote control over here, which by touching it allows the men to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, I think what makes this property special for a lot of various reasons, but you just don't expect this in London. It's so different from a conventional house, even down to the bespoke doors to every single room. They're all purpose made to a special design. They're above normal height and widths, and it just gives the feel of a really nice open area. On the flat roof itself, on the extension, there's 3 individual skylights to take the emphasis away from looking at just a flat roof. It's a fully sedum green roof. It stays green all year round, and it just gives the effect of looking from the window, you're already starting into the garden before you even get downstairs. The 2 skylights that sit above the staircase bring all of the light into the hallway areas. What you can't see is a vast amount of steelwork, lattice work that went into it. This is the top floor bedroom. As you can see, the ceilings in here, because we're in the attic space, are slightly lower, but with the shadow batten work, it does give the illusion of a slightly higher ceiling. We have within this bedroom a bathroom ensuite, again with shower, all bespoke items, and it's all fully tiled and works as a wet floor. This is the patio area. We have raised flower borders. This originally was just a conservatory with a small timber decking. Approximately 8 foot below us was a concrete pad we put in. All the walls that come up off that are structural reinforced concrete walls. As we go down to the bottom, just before the turn, there is a door that leads under the actual area we're standing on, which is for external storage to save the client having a shed. From looking at the patio area, once the planters have been fully filled, it's not very often, or the first time I have ever seen, a patio or house of this nature in London.